What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to TCK Films. Today, it's a big live stream. It's the first live stream in like a year. It's been a while. I don't think this is my first live stream on the rebrand ever since we changed from Talking Cobra Kai to TCK Films. But today, ladies and gentlemen, I know all you OGs will be very, very happy about this. I'm returning to my roots. I am doing what I do best. And on this live stream, we are talking some Cobra Kai. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know you all are very excited. I am very excited myself. Yeah, it's like I said, it's been a while since I streamed. So a little bit rusty. Got some rust. But I'm excited. We're going to talk about the new Season 6 teaser trailer that came out. I have some thoughts. I have some theories. I'm sure you all do too, and feel free to share it in the chat. I will be checking the chat. There's also new images that were released. I want to talk about that. So I want to talk about Season 6 as a whole. I want to talk about some Cobra Kai with you guys, okay? Like I said, I'm returning to my roots, and it's very exciting. We already got a few people in the chat. Janita, what's up? Lisa, how you doing? OG. Sebastian, what's up, man? Jim Dim, what's up? Frank. Yeah, special occasion. Glad to hear. Seeing here from the man, the myth, the legend. TCK is back. Yes, Frank is an OG. Frank. I figured you would be in this stream, so I'm very happy and glad you are here. I'm glad and happy all you guys are here. We got Tristan. What's up, my man? Tristan, it's been a while, man. What's up? Hope you all are doing great. I know it's been a while since I've really had a chance to talk with you guys like this. So I'm very excited. Hope you all have been keeping well. And yeah, I'm going to wait a few more minutes for some people to join, then we'll get into this. But Evan, my man, fellow king, Evan, what's up, bro? The main man is back, yes. I like that profile picture. I know, I was just saying. I don't think I streamed at all in 2023. I don't think there's a single stream last year. And I think I did stream for Season 5, and that was the last one. But yeah, we're back. I'm excited to talk. Like Cobra Kai, like July. Woo! That's what? It's like 70 days away. Like, it's not long at all, right? I mean, who would have thought? July? I mean, who would have thought? Let me talk about this. Let me talk about what happened. So this usually we know when like a trailer is coming out, right? Like, I had no idea this trailer was dropping. So I was sleeping because it dropped pretty early. It dropped in the morning for me. I was sleeping, and then I get this text, and it says from one of my friends, and it says Cobra Kai's coming out in July. I'm like, no way. There's no way it's coming out in July. Okay, like they're still filming. No way. This is without. And then I see the trailer. I'm like, great, the trailer. And I watch it, and I see this 3 parts. I'm like, what? Who saw that coming out? And the 15 episodes too. So that's very exciting. I am a fan of the 3 parts. I know a lot of people aren't. I am a fan of 3 parts because here's the thing. I know like the casual Cobra Kai fans, not us, like the casual Cobra Kai fans, who they turn it on when it comes out, but they don't really know, it's like the lead up to it. They don't really care for the trailers and stuff like that. Like the casual Cobra Kai fans, they're not gonna like it because they want to watch everything at once. But us Cobra Kai fans, for the last final season, we want to digest the season. We want to appreciate the season. And I think having 3 parts, 5 episodes in each part, that's so perfect. We get to keep going with Cobra Kai. Like, it doesn't end at once. Like, we are going until 2025 to finish the season. I think that is amazing. I think most of you guys would agree with me on that, right? I did see this. I saw something that, yes, this is true. The actress who plays Kim put on her story, she wrapped filming. So they're getting near the end. I don't think they're not done yet. She probably wrapped earlier than, the main guys. But yeah, that is true. I saw that on her story. That is true. So they're almost done, man. It's sad, man. It's gonna be. I'm not ready for that last episode, man. I heard something was coming out recently, but not on that specific day. Yeah, I know. I saw something too that it was gonna be like at a Netflix event in like the middle of May, like not even yet. Like May 15th, I thought. but not the random morning. I know 2 months, crazy. Like we didn't know when it was coming out, and then automatically, and then all of a sudden we know it comes out in 2 months. That's crazy. Very excited. Yeah, I like 3 parts. I like it. Filming, like I think they originally wanted it to be done filming by June. Like that was the plan. But you never know with the reshoots and all, and also they're filming in all these different places, so it might take a little longer. But since she's wrapped, we're in the end game now. All right, but I think, yeah, this is also true. She might not be in the last few episodes. I think she's not like gonna miss the last 5 episodes. She could be like this 15 episodes. She could be done by 12, and that's why she could be done, or 13. Okay, but I think it's been enough time to discuss this trailer with you guys, my thoughts and theories. Let's go through it. Let me share my screen. Let's see. Do you like this or? No, definitely not that. Do you like this? This is not how I usually do. This is how we do it. All right. Like I said, it's been a minute. All right, so let's go. I'm not gonna play sound for copyright reasons, but let's go. So we start out with the Miyagi-Do sign. Nothing here. Let's put the captions on. I love the smell of karate in the afternoon, said by Daniel. Here's a great shot. Love this shot. Tori and Sam. Let's slow it down. Slow it down so we can see it. We got a great shot of Tori and Sam. I love this. Looks like Sam's teaching her some Miyagi-Do. So yeah. Tori and Sam, it's gonna be interesting to see their dynamic this season. Like their rivalry, it's not done yet. We all know it's not done. They came together for one night. Okay, there's still some, not bad blood, but like there's still some beef between the two. Like there's a later shot in the trailer where they're about to fight. Like we know they have some. They got a little bit to go before they're friends like Robbie and Miguel. Like Robbie and Miguel, they're good. They're good now. But Tori and Sam, they came together for one night. Like don't make it clear that they're best friends right now. Okay, they're gonna have some problems. Yes, that is true. Tori does know Miyagi-Do already because Robbie taught them in season 4. Like Sam's just expanding it. And in the background, we can see Hawk on the right there. We see Hawk, it's blue hair. We see Kenny. I believe that's Nate in the middle of them. It's cool to see Kenny in Cobra Kai. I know there's a shot later with Kenny fighting. We're like, is Kenny not in Miyagi-Do? I meant not Cobra Kai, Miyagi-Do. And yeah, so yeah. Oh, what's up, Box? It's good to see you. A fight won't fix things between them. No, they got. You know what? Hilary Swank, if she's in the season, that would be a great role for her to bring Sam and Tori together. She's the OG female fighter. These are the new age female fighters. She could come in, help them come together. Hilary Swank, if she's in it, I still don't know if she's in it or not. They've done a great job keeping that a secret. Hopefully they can continue to keep that a secret if she's in it. I think that'd be a great role. Have her bring Tori and Sam together, Be that mentor. Have a whole episode about it. Yo, what do you got to go, RJ? What is up, man? How are you doing today? Let's see what's up to RJ. So yeah, this is a really cool shot, though. I really do like it. It's gonna be interesting to see if Tori gets like on board with the Miyagi-Do right away, or she also like she's a little hesitant at first. See Daniel and Amanda. I love that Amanda's fully on board with this now. Like she gets it now. I mean, she has for like the last season or two, but I love that like she's showing up at the dojo with them. They're probably coming from the car dealership or going there. If they even work there anymore. I mean, there's like one scene per season now with them at the car dealership. Here we go. Here's such a sick shot. I mean, we got the main boys. The main, whatever you want to call them. The goats. We have Dimitri, Robbie, Hawk, and Miguel kicking, training. Love it. Love to see it. Like I think all these shots in this teaser are all from the first part. All from the first 5 episodes, which I like. I don't think they need to release another trailer. I like to go into this season knowing as little and seeing as little as nothing. They probably will drop a full trailer for the full season. I'd be fine with just this, honestly. This gave me everything I needed. and it's only 2 months away. Like, we can go a little bit without any trailers. You can release some stills, but like, I don't think we need any trailers. But yeah, I love the shot of the four of them. It's so sick. Like, if we saw this even a season ago, before season 5 came out, if we saw this shot, we would be freaking out because it's so cool to see them all together. Let's see. Anyone in the background? You can see Chris, and there's Mitch in the background, bro. On the way back on the right. Ugh. Why would they let Penis Breath back? Why? Like, they don't need him. Come on. He's not really contributing anything to the team. He betrayed them. So what makes him not going to betray them again? Like, come on. Why is he back? I don't like that. I don't think she's in it. Yeah, I think, yeah. Maybe, yeah. If she's in it, I don't think it will be like a full season role. I think it will be like an episode or two. Like what they did with Allie, what they did with Chosen in season 3, Komiko, like Mike Barnes in season 5. Like, it's not gonna be she's part of the main cast. Definitely not. It'll be like a 1-2 episode role, which is really all you need. Cause like, come on, she's not even like the other returning cast. She was in kind of like a reboot movie. She doesn't know, like, we don't even know if Daniel knows her yet. I assume middle 5 episodes might not even be edited yet. But yeah, definitely not. Like, that's also why I'm surprised. Like, they gotta edit it while they're filming. Like, it's a lot. But yeah, he joined Cobra Kai over some smoothies, and because they don't call him Penis Breath, even though they do. I wonder how Kenny will develop and come around. I think it'll be very quickly. Kenny turns around this season. I don't think it'll be a while because like you said, we could see him in the dojo. When will it come out? So the first part, it's split into 3 parts, 5 episodes in each part. The first part comes out July 18th, 5 episodes. Then Thanksgiving, which is what, the 28th, 26th, and then 2025 is the final part, but we don't know the date. There you go. 20th, yeah. So let's continue with this epic trailer. End of a legacy, and then we see the flashback of Karate Kid they showed every season. And we see Johnny and Daniel, the OGs, the goats, bowing to each other. This is probably, I'd assume, early on. Or I think this is before, actually, the shot later. I think the shot coming up. This is before this shot. No, not this shot. Sorry. I'll go back to this. This shot. Because Daniel's wearing the same shirt. So before Johnny and Chosen spar. And I'll get into what I think it is. But yeah, anyway, here's what we were talking about. Tori and Sam, definitely about a fight. They're about to fight. You know it's going to be like some sparring thing, but they're both going to go like way, way too far with it. Like, they're going to actually throw some punches and throw some heavy kicks. And it's not going to be just like a training spar. Nah, they still, like I said, they still got some stuff they got to get out. Like, their rivalry is not done yet. It will be by the end of the season, probably by the end of this part. But they got a little bit to go before they're totally cool. Totally cool. Like, their rivalry is more like Daniel's and Johnny's. Robbie's and Miguel's was like, their rivalry was based on a whole bunch of misunderstandings and bad timings and walking in at the bad time and seeing the wrong thing and hearing things that aren't true. Sam and Tori had bad blood. Like, they got bad blood. And I think it'll be like Johnny and Daniel. Like, they can't always be together, but they will be together when they need to, when it matters. All right. And here we got Johnny versus Chosen. I'm really curious about why they're fighting here. There's a shot later in the trailer that made me believe this. What's up, Cobra Kai World? How you doing? Makes me believe that Chosen will be a little bit more aggressive this season because he did lose to Terry Silver in the season 5 finale. Like, Silver got that last hit and almost killed him. So Chosen's going to be a little bit more aggressive here. He's going to be like, he hasn't completed his mission yet, which was to take down Cobra Kai. And as we find out, Cobra Kai's back with Creese and Kim. So he hasn't completed his mission, and he thinks, he's got to be even more aggressive. He's got to go more on the offense, less on the defense. So that might be like going too far with the kids, teaching them all this aggression. and even teaching the other senseis to be stronger. Like we see him fighting Johnny here. I think really Chosen should whoop Johnny's butt here. I mean, Johnny's an incredible fighter, but you got Chosen, who's like the best of the best. But then Johnny in season 5 and out, he took down all these guys 1v5. So it will be a good. I am interested to see how they do this sparring session. And this may also go too far. And Daniel is repping it, so he'll stop it if it goes too far. But yeah, I think Chosen's gonna have to teach them all some more aggression, or he's gonna think he has to because he didn't complete his mission. And there's another shot in the trailer later that really makes me believe that. But Johnny is stronger, but Chosen is way more skill. Like Chosen, he knows the pressure points. He could just do that, and then Johnny did. Actually, Johnny did counter the pressure points when Daniel did it, but Chosen probably hits him a little bit harder than Daniel. But even like, look, Johnny goes for a kick, and Chosen's like, boom. He's knocking that down. Yeah. So like Chosen could even like hurt him a little. Boxing, I'm glad you said this because I was thinking about this too, but a lot of people don't agree with me on this. I honestly don't think it should happen. I don't even know if it will happen, but that was the first thing I thought of when I saw this, was that they are training because there is a sensei division. I 100% thought that when I saw this for the first time. That was my first thought when I saw the shot, was they're doing a sensei bracket. I don't think that's necessary. Could it happen? Anything could happen. We didn't think the girl bracket was going to happen in season 4. So, and you know what? It would be pretty interesting. You know what? It could bring everything full circle. The final match could be Daniel versus Johnny. And it could be full circle from the Karate Kid. You know what? I could see it. I think the Seikai Taikai will be at least 2 episodes. At least. It could be 3. It could be 4. So they got time. They got 5 more episodes. They got 15 episodes. So they could do a lot more. Yeah, I don't know. I was talking to some people about it, and they don't agree with me on that. I'm not saying I want that to happen. I'm just saying that's kind of what it seems like a little bit, but just based on this shot. All right, let's cool out with the spam. Julie, yes, you were just talking about that. All right, a 3-part event, like I was talking about earlier, and then here we go. Here's I don't think a shot pissed me off more than this one, and let me tell you why. You see who's in between Hawk and Miguel there. You got Kyler there. The first time I saw this, it's like, why? Why are they hanging out with Kyler? He bullied the shit out of them in the earlier seasons. He tried beating them all up plenty of times. Yes, they've all kicked his ass now. But, like, come on, bro. It's Kyler. It's Kyler. Why are we hanging out with him? First of all, we got to keep some guys on the opposite side. Not everyone needs to redeem, okay? We need some bad guys. But then I was talking to some friends. This is where they're at, is like a college, like welcoming frat party. So that's why Kyler's there. He's probably not there. He didn't go there with them. He just met up with them there. Hopefully. It kind of reminds me, if you guys seen the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, kind of like how Flash Thompson is towards Spider-Man, Ned, and MJ. Like he thinks these all their best friends, and he hangs around with them, but he's really not. He's not. Like he just and they let him hang out with them, but like they know, like, you're not our friend. You're just you're just a tag along. You're an extra to us. We can't escape you. Yo, we got Strike. What is up? Good to see you, man. How are you doing? I'm gonna redeem Ryu. That's an OG. Only OGs remember that. Yeah, but like I said, this is like at a frat party or something. So that's why they're hanging out with them. Why Kyler's hanging out with them, and they're seeing something obviously that they're very excited about. Don't know. Maybe it's, what, they've all drank before. Maybe it's a big keg. Could be something as silly as that. I don't think it's anything big here. This could be like fun, but we do know they start fighting because of later shots in the trailer. Excuse me. Kyler being friends with them is a full circle moment with them. A nice parallel to Daniel, Johnny, and Chosen. A little bit, but like Kyler's like he's so dumb. Like he's not even a cool character. Like Chosen was like badass when he was bad. You know, like Chosen fought Daniel to death. Same with Johnny. He was badass. Kyler was just annoying, bro. He's like, I can kick your ass, and then he gets his ass kicked. I don't know, man. I hope he doesn't come close friends with them. I don't know. Sam better kick that boy in the nuggets. You know what? RJ knows that Sam's got to get her revenge on Kyler still, because of what happened back in season 1. Kyler hanging out with them is so weird, but part of me likes it because it would be funny. Yeah, there will be good comedy with this because Kyler is a funny character. Yeah, Kyler. You go back to season 1. I don't care if they kicked his ass by now. He was awful to them. Like, remember Eli was crying to his mother. And he poured Pepto-Bismol all over Miguel. And awful things all done. Anyway. 15 episodes. So excited about that. Here we go. Here's probably the most interesting shot. We have Kenny fighting Miguel, Sean, and then Sean's there and Robbie's there in a batting cage. And then we see this ball fly out and Miguel punches it, kind of like the training exercise all the way back in season 1, where Johnny had the baseballs come out and Miguel had to block it. And he did the same thing to Daniel in season 4. Really don't know what's going on here. I know a lot of people are split. A lot of people think they're actually fighting. Some people think it's a sparring event. Some people don't know what the hell's going on. I think it is very strange. So we know that is Sean because of the picture, Kenny's brother, who's in juvie, and we got Robbie, and it's going to be Kenny and Sean versus Robbie and Miguel. It's very strange because they're in public, they're in a batting cage, so it seems like this fight just broke out. Like, it seems like Miguel and Robbie were hanging out, Kenny and Sean were hanging out, they run into each other, and they start fighting. But there's obviously reasons behind that. And I'm really not sure, honestly. I don't know. I think because we know Kenny joins Miyagi-Do, and he joins it pretty early on, that this could be the last fight to get all his anger out. You know what? And you know what? Sean's probably like, you know what? Let me fight these guys too. You know, like Robbie taught you. You know what? Let me show him what I taught you. It could be a fun fight. I think this could be just a getting your anger out kind of fight for Kenny. And it's interesting. Sean and Robbie are down. I wonder who knocked them down. So obviously, I don't know. Robbie maybe knocked Sean down and Kenny knocked Robbie. I don't know. It's a really interesting shot. I've never really been this clueless of what's going on in any of the trailers. I don't think. But like look, Kenny looks pretty aggressive. Like he wants to take him down. He's yelling. Look at that. He wants Miguel down. He wants to win this. And it's really weird why. I guess this is like, it's gonna be fun. Like, balls are gonna be going off too while they're fighting. That's why Miguel punches this ball. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let's see. Miguel and Robbie should win against Kenny and Sean. I agree. I don't know how Robbie is down because Robbie. Well, I guess in the juvie fight, it was a tie between Sean and Robbie, but Robbie's become a better fighter since then. Way more aggressive. So I guess, I don't know. I guess maybe Silver Bullet again. Kenny uses it. Kenny and Sean getting knocked out. They should. They really should. Because Miguel and Robbie, come on. Who's taking them down? Who's taking them down? That is true. Good point. Cobra Kai World. They could have gotten in the head with balls. Because, you know, if you ever heard of baseball to the head or softball, that hurts. That could knock you out. You know, that is Robbie closest to us. It kind of does look like, you know, he's got hit with the ball. Yeah, I really don't know. I wish I could say more. I don't know if the sparring or a real fight. I think it's kind of a real fight, but like it's not like a big like I want you down. Like I want it's like a Kenny's got to get his anger out, and then he joins with Miguel and Robbie and Miyagi-Do. Kenny wants to prove he's the best. He knows that the fight between him and Hawk was rigged. Now he wants to prove himself. That is a good point too. He could find out that he didn't really. Well, Hawk never really got the chance to beat him. So yeah, Kenny's got to prove himself. You know what? Silver put all this stuff in his head that like he's the best. He thinks he could be the better fighter than either of them. Kenny's got to prove that, and Sean probably is helping that too. He's probably saying like, you know what, Kenny, you could beat these guys. Like I know this guy, you could beat him. Come on, I'll help you out. Let's show him some fun. It could be like that. But I don't know. Do you guys think Sean is in more of this season? I really hope so. I've been theorizing for the past 2 seasons. I was like, season 4, Sean should come back and join Cobra Kai. It'd be a great fit. Then that didn't happen. Well, it did. He was back, but only in the scene in Juvie. Season 5, I was like, it could happen again. Silver gets him out, and he joins Cobra Kai. Didn't happen. It's happening here. Cobra Kai is not really happening in the Valley, though. So if Sean joins a dojo, it would have to be Miyagi-Do, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think his role will be small. Like a 1-2 episode thing, maybe. Anyway, let's continue. Part 1, July 18th. Like, that's so close. That is almost 2 months away. It is almost 2 months away. Next, we got here. Now, here is another shot of them in the college frat party. We see Hawk is kicking one of these dudes. Probably they're just like scumbag college kids. Probably drunk college kids who are annoying them or trying to start something with them. Probably made fun of Hawk's hair. Hawk might have struck first here. You see Miguel in the back. He's like ready to fight just in case. Hawk probably could have. He could have started this. To make fun of him. He's like, nah, I'm not doing this. Who do you guys think you are? Let me make my impression. You guys should be scared of me. And then here we go. I love this shot. I love the way. It's so cool. Like Miguel, like the best kid fighter in the show. But you can see Hawk in the background. You can see Kyler also fighting in the background. You got to assume he's fighting with them. But yeah, this is gonna be like a fun fight. This is gonna be like a Daniel versus the hockey guys in season 2 and season 4. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool to see all these guys fighting together. I love the Hawk, Miguel, Dimitri scenes. And I guess Kyler now. But I love the 3 of them. I love that trio, and I think they definitely need more scenes of them fighting other people together. And it looks like we're getting that here. What is your favorite shot in the trailer? I think you mean favorite shot in the trailer. It's Creese, the shot at Creese, and we'll get to that. I don't think Sean will join Miyagi-Do, but I do think he'll help them out in the big major fights. Yeah, and like they're not even going to be in the Valley that much this season. Like I think after the first 5 episodes, they could be traveling. We know they go to different places around the world this season. So Sean isn't going to go with them. He'll be in the first few episodes, first couple episodes, first 5. Probably only the first part. Then maybe again later when they come back to the Valley. But yeah, he could help with the big fights. Frat boys are obnoxious, so they probably exactly. You're drunk college kids. Yeah, Kyler's helping them to fight. Watch Kyler. I would not be surprised. Kyler's got a big mouth. Okay. Kyler says one wrong thing to these guys and they get all over him, and then they start making fun of Hawks. I have a feeling they're just gonna make fun of Hawks' hair. It just seems like what's up with that dude's hair, yo, brother? That stuff, and they start fighting. But I would not be surprised if Kyler starts fighting. Will John Creese join Miyagi? I don't think so. I think Hugh Creese will redeem this season. Not like that. Not in that way. Those steady can shots are always good. Yeah, this is really cool. I love it. And you can just tell, like with some of these shots, like they got a bigger budget. They got a bigger budget this season. You can tell by the coloring a lot of these shots and the way a lot of these are filmed. There's a bigger budget. Look at this kick by my boy. Sick. Can't wait for them to take down these kids. You can see all the red Solo Cubs. Part 2. I am so happy that part 2 is coming out on Thanksgiving because I'm going to college speaking of, I'm going to college this year. I'm a senior in high school now, and then after the summer I will be in college, and I want to be home when I'm watching Cobra Kai. So obviously July, it's summertime, I'll be home, and then Thanksgiving I'll be home because there's a break. I'm so happy. I'm 2 for 2 so far. I just need 2025 to come out like when I'm home again, because I don't want to watch it in my dorm. I want to be home watching it. And then of course I'm gonna go these videos. I think I'll talk about part 3 when we get to that. Yes, definitely. Creese Cobra Kai for life. Yes, but still some redemption. I agree. 100%. 100% with the budget. It's a huge upgrade since Netflix. But it even seems like every season since Netflix has been bigger and bigger. Thank you, Cobra Kai Underground. I appreciate that. Do you think Sekai Taiga will be in part 2 or part 3? I really don't know how the season's going to be formatted at all, really. I'd assume it'd be part 3. I'd assume it kickstarts part 3, and you got like 3 episodes in part 3. Then the last 2 episodes are like, everything closing. That's what I think. I don't think part 2. I really don't think. Maybe the last episode of part 2, and that's how it ends. And then you got to wait a little bit. I'm thinking part 3. That's my thoughts. See some part 2 in the chat, but I think part 3. Anyway, let's continue. Here's what I'm talking about. We have Chosen breaking this wood, and Daniel looks very concerned. Obviously, this is a reference to Karate Kid 2 when Chosen's uncle did this in the movie, or he attempted to, right? And then Miyagi did it easily. So I love that reference. I love that callback. But yeah, you see Chosen looking, like I said, he's going to get more aggressive this season. He lost the silver. He's not going to be happy about that. He's going to be like, I got to finally put an end to this. I failed last time. I got to put everything into this. And I think that's why Daniel's looking a little concerned. Like, Chosen, we got to chill out. You know what? We got to balance. You got to do that balance, Chosen. And Chosen might be a little bit off the rails for some of this season, kind of like how Daniel was the last season. Kind of like how Johnny was in the earlier seasons. All right, it seems like every sensei goes through that, and it's going to be Chosen's turn for a little bit this season. But I think he'll get back on track this season for sure. Part 3 wraps up the series. I don't know. Sekai Taiga will probably be the end of part 2. We're beginning part 3. I think it will be beginning of part 3. 3 episodes, last 2 episodes wrap it up. Because I feel like if you get to have the 5 episodes in the last part wrapping it up, I don't know. I think you need some tournament in the last part. That's why I think part 3. But yeah, this was very interesting how concerned Daniel looks. I noticed that right away. He doesn't look cool with this. Finale event 2025. Let me hear in the chat. When do you guys think it's coming out in 2025? If they do another 4 months, because from July to November is 4 months. If they do another 4 months from November, it would be March, right? And so if you could think about that, if they do 4 months in between each part, which wouldn't be great for me, but what I think would be great, but I'm just saying it's because I'd be home from college, if it comes out in May. But also, that'd also be when season 1 of Cobra Kai came out in May. They could do a whole, anniversary and drop it the same day that season 1 came out in May. I know you'd have to wait a little bit longer, but like, come on, it's the last part. It's the last part. Like I'm fine with it. With us having to wait a little bit. I would love a May release date. That'd be great for me. No matter when it is the Sekai Taiga is on, Daryl better be that. That would be a sick cameo. They should totally. The inventor of the crane kick, and he fought Johnny in the tournament in Karate Kid 1. But that guy came out with the crane kick. The actor who played Daryl. Oh, wait, no. Wait, am I thinking of the right guy? Right? Or were we talking about the commentator? Hang on. I might be mixing it up. Hold up. I'm just totally at a brain fart. Oh, I'm thinking of Vidal. What? Well, yeah. Daryl is Vidal. Never mind. I'm right. Okay. All right. I don't know why I just had a brain fart like that. I knew that. It's been a while. Sorry, guys. March or April of 2025. It would be cool if it came out on May 2nd, 2025, the 7th year anniversary of season 1. Yeah, that would be great. I would love that. But it looks like if they do another 4 months, it'll be March or April. It's Jaden Smith. Nah, they don't need to do that. And don't even get me started on that movie that's coming out. I'm so against that. That is ridiculous to me. I would like part 3 to come out in March because that's my birthday month. That would be a great birthday present. All right, let's continue. Here we go. This is what got me hyped up. We see Kim in Korea here, South Korea here. Obviously, that's where she went in her gi. She's turning around to see the one and only, the GOAT, John Mother Bleepin' Creese. Whew, this shot is sick. This shot is so John Creese. He's got the cigar. It's in a dark background. You can only really see him. He's saying Cobra Kai is back. It doesn't get more John Creese than that. Okay? It doesn't get more John Creese than this. Creese is officially in South Korea, teaming up with Kim. They're going to train her students. They're going to enter the tournament as Cobra Kai. And Cobra Kai is back. Woo, I'm so excited to see Creese this season. He was put on the sidelines in season 5, respectively. Made sense for the story. But now he's back. Now he's back on top. He's the main villain now. He's got a plan. It's going to be awesome to see Creese. Creese is the character I'm most excited to see this season. Going to be real. I don't know what they're going to do with Creese. Everyone's thinking he's going to redeem. Nah, he's going to be evil. He's going to take down Kim. He's going to take down Johnny Daniel. We don't know with Creese. Creese, we do not know what's going on. I think, my personal thoughts, they're going to be leading us one road throughout the season with Creese that we're going to think, oh, Creese is fully bad. You know, he's going to be doing this stuff. He's going to act like, that no mercy Creese, like, I'm evil. But then, and the last part finally, he's gonna make some sacrifice play. I don't know if he dies, because every time I think Creese is gonna die, he actually does, and then we find out he doesn't. I think he's gotta die though, right? Creese has gotta die. They can't, what are they gonna do? I think he will make some sacrifice, and that was his plan the whole time. His plan the whole time was I think they're gonna be leading us down one path road with Creese this season. And then last moment, once we think, oh, he's bad, boom, he's going to make some sacrifice play. What that will be, don't know. Saving Johnny, that's always a classic there. Fighting Silver. I'm so excited for Creese, man. And look at this shot. Look at this shot. Martin Cove's so badass. The way he delivers every line. The way he's got that cigar, man. Classic Creese. I'm excited to see Creese this season. I'm so excited for Creese. As for Silver, I know some of you guys are talking about Silver in the chat. I do not know what Silver's role will be. What I originally thought, I was like, you can't ruin the end of season 5. You can't have Silver out of prison. You know what? That will kind of ruin the end of 5. We'll look back when we see that and then we watch season 5's finale back. Like, it ruined it a little because we know Silver gets out. But I have been convinced a little bit that you could have Silver out of jail and it can work, where it doesn't ruin the end of 5. Silver needs to start out in jail. He needs to start out in jail. I don't want to see Silver out of jail right away. Okay? I think that will ruin the end of 5 if he doesn't have to face any consequences, really. That would be ridiculous because he's got it. I don't care how much money he's got, how many connections he's got. He's got to face some sort of consequences. I think somebody asked, when do you think Silver returns? I think the last shot of the first part of the 5th episode, which is the end of the first part, the end of the July part, will be Silver in jail. I think that will be how the episode ends. Will be Silver in jail, probably pulling some strings. He can still pull some strings in jail. He doesn't need to be out of jail to pull some strings. Silver, no, I'm not saying he's not going to stay in prison the whole season. No, but he should for the majority of it. First of all, like I said, I don't think he's going to show up till the end of the 5th episode. I think that'll be the cliffhanger of the 5th episode. Will be him in jail. And then he's in jail for the second part. He's in jail for the second part, but he's still pulling his strings. You know, he's doing some stuff behind bars. He's doing some stuff against Creese maybe and against Johnny Daniel in that group. But then Saikai Taikai, he shows up maybe. And he's got, who knows what he's got. He's got his own little group. You can do that. But you cannot start the season now with Silver out of jail. I think that would 100% ruin the end 5. He's got to face some consequences. I love Silver. Silver is my second favorite character in the show. Probably. He's my second. There's so many good ones. He's my second favorite character in the show. I love him. I love what they did with him in season 4 and 5. And I don't want that to be ruined. It's very tricky what to do with Silver this season, but I trust the writers. I do trust the writers. Any chance Tom Cole bails out or helps out Silver? Been a theory. I know that's been a theory for so long. I remember I was making theory videos about Tom Cole because what was it in the movie? Silver made a call to someone named Cole. Maybe. I mean, Silver's got his own money to bail himself out, but he's got to be in jail for a little bit. I feel the only reason Cobra Kai is back is so that Kim's dojo gets to enter the Saikai Taikai under the Cobra Kai name. Yes, that's true too, because they had to fight to determine if they could enter the tournament. But also it's the name of the show. Like you knew that Kim was gonna enter this Cobra Kai, especially with Creese's back. I bet we won't see Silver. I think it'll be a little longer. I think we won't see Silver till the end of 5. Kind of like what they did with Creese in season 5. Creese wasn't in the first 5 episodes until the end of 5. Till the last shot of episode 5 was Creese. But Silver's even like way more out of it than Creese this season. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's even later, maybe. Like they kind of wrapped up everything with Silver, I think. But you know what, Terry Silver, he's never out of it. He's never ever out of it. Robbie wants Saikai Taikai. He should. I mean, he's been runner-up forever. Silver losing in season 5 did feel somewhat like a perfect send-off, so it's hard to know what they will do with him. Exactly. Like, Daniel defeated Silver with the crane kick. It doesn't get more perfect than that. It doesn't. He defeats him with the Quicksilver method and then the crane kick. How can you top that? How can we defeat Silver again and make it just as cool and as deserving as that? The whole season was leading up to Daniel defeating Silver. That was the whole season. You don't want to ruin that. And if you're going to say, how are they going to ruin it if it already happened? Look at the season 3 finale, the ending when Johnny and Daniel come together. It's still such a cool scene and the music and it's great. But we know that doesn't really pay off. We know they end up splitting up. So it took a huge part out of it when you watch it. I remember watching that for the first time, freaking out. And then when I rewatched that, I'm like, it's so cool, but we know what happens. They don't end up staying together and they don't end up sticking together for the tournament. That's what I mean. I think the fight between Miguel, Rai, Kenny, and Sean will be in episode 1. I agree. I think it'll be earlier on. Episode 1, 2. I agree. I totally see that, especially because we see Kenny joins Miyagi earlier. And I think in a shot, actually, we can see coming up, Cobra Kai's back. Everyone looks concerned here. We see Sam. We see Red. He's probably his brother's arms around him because they're on the same side now. We see Tori and Robbie looking at each other. We see Devin in the background. The most loyal Cobra Kai student on the left. He's been with Cobra Kai forever. And now he's with them. I mean, he's the most loyal Cobra Kai student. I thought he'd go to Korea with Creese. Not true. But everyone looks pretty concerned. Here we can see Kenny to the left of Robbie, in between Tori and Robbie. And you can see Daniel all the way on the left here. And then Robbie and Miguel look at each other, look really concerned. This is probably when they're finding out Creese is back. Creese broke out of jail, and he's teamed up with Kim, and they're entering the dojo as Cobra Kai. That's what I assume what's happening here. I don't know what else they'd be so concerned about. But yeah, like I said, you can see Kenny here, so we know Kenny joins pretty early on. I'm pretty confident. I'm almost 100% sure all these shots are from the first 5 episodes. Because first of all, they're still filming. And these episodes are probably like ready. We're almost ready. So yeah, that was the season 6 date announcement trailer. Really cool. Came out of nowhere. Loved every second of it. It was really quick. Gotta cut it down like this. But there's also some new images we got. Let me talk about that. But first, let's see what's going on in the chat. Who will win the Saikai Taikai? Always a great point. Always a great discussion. Who's going to win the Saikai Taikai? It should be Robbie. It really should be Robbie. I don't know if they're gonna do girl bracket again, like boy bracket, girl bracket, maybe sensei bracket, like we were talking about. I don't know if they're doing that for Saikai Taikai. I hope not. I really like it better when they're all fighting in the same spot or the same bracket, and then there's only one real winner then, you know? I think they will do it though, like that. I think they will do one bracket, and I think Robbie will win. I do think they'll have Robbie win because he's been the runner-up every single tournament. He's got to win. He's got to win, right? They already had Miguel win. They had Tori win. They had Eli win. I guess Sam's never won. Maybe they could do Sam. No, I feel like it's got to be Robbie. Robbie's more deserving of it. Sam is the GOAT, but Robbie is more deserving of it. So that's what I think. Better Karate Miyagi-Do or Cobra Kai? It's got to be Miyagi-Do. Seems like they always win. It's so awesome seeing Tori rocking a Miyagi-Do. I know. Talk about a 180, man. Who would have thought season ago seeing Tori in a Miyagi-Do? Or two seasons ago. Season 4, like imagine seeing that, we'd be losing it. But it's made sense. It's made sense for her character. It's made sense for the story. And yeah, I'm excited to see Tori this season. It's gonna be interesting what they do with her. And she can have so many like scenes with characters who she hasn't really had scenes with, you know, because she's always been on Cobra Kai since she's come in. I don't even think she's had like a real scene with Johnny since her introduction, which is really weird. I've always found that weird how they've really never had a scene together since her introduction. So hopefully they get a scene. Daniel and Tori, I don't even think they've had a one-on-one scene. We got the great scenes with Amanda and Tori in season 4, and then that kind of disappeared in season 5, which is kind of strange. They didn't have anything together, which is a little bit strange. I hope that gets picked up again because I really love their dynamic. I really like those scenes together with Amanda and Tori. And then who else is Tori not talked to? Really, I think that's all. Talked to all the kids, really. Yeah, but she's got more and more chances to interact with everyone. Obviously, I would love for Miguel to win, but I feel like they've been making Robbie the runner-up for a season until the last season. Yeah, it's Robbie's turn. It seems like it's Robbie's turn, but it's like you gotta really make it make sense and really sell it about who's beating Miguel. Like, how is Miguel gonna lose? You can't do the back issues again. That's done. Who's beating Miguel? Eli, someone could beat Dimitri, Santori. Who's beating Miguel or Robbie? Like, come on. Unless it's Miguel and Robbie. Tori casually wrote, yeah, that's true. We haven't even seen like Tori interact with Moon in season 2 a little bit, but or yeah, that would be a cool interaction. Haven't had Chosen and Miguel yet. Oh, I think there might be a few in season 6. So yeah, we haven't had a Miguel and Chosen 1-on-1. They have the egg protect the egg episode in season 5. Chosen and Hawk would also be really cool. They're kind of similar in how they've evolved. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cool interactions this season that we haven't seen, which is one thing I'm really looking forward to. But anyway, let's get to these pictures. Share my screen. All right. You seeing it? Cool. All right, so here's the first picture we got of Johnny and Chosen sparring. It's the same shot in the teaser with Daniel being the ref. Like I said, this could be training for a sensei bracket. They could be doing that, and nothing's off the table. Or, like I said, Chosen thinks he's got to train them all and make them more aggressive, and it could be something like that. And you know what? Maybe it could just be a fun thing. Johnny and Chosen get an argument on who could beat who, and then we get this cool fight. I'd love to see this fight. I think Chosen should win. He really should win. Chosen's the best fighter, but Johnny can hold his own, as we saw. So it's gonna be cool. Then here we go. Here's a lovely shot. It's a nice little shot of Johnny and Carmen, and Johnny's holding a new Eagle Fang babies shirt. because obviously Johnny and Carmen are having a newborn baby this season. This is a really wholesome shot. You see Robbie in the background. I don't like that cut, Robbie. Gotta be real. I don't like that cut, man. I think it does end up leaving throughout the season, but that cut's got to go, Robbie. And we see Yaya next to Johnny. We see there's a box. There's a box on the cabinet there, or on the table there, and it looks like no, that's soap. I thought that was a trophy. There's a box there. Maybe they're moving in together. Maybe they're moving out. But yeah, it's could be a baby shower. Could be something fun. Nah, she doesn't look too pregnant yet, so maybe not a baby shower. But yeah, Eagle Fang. Speaking of Eagle Fang, I think Eagle Fang's done this season, right? They're all wearing Miyagi-Do gis. Johnny's was like, come on, it's gotta be Miyagi-Do, and I really like that. That was really cool. Johnny's vibe be like, we are Miyagi-Do. It's gotta be Miyagi-Do. At the end of the day, it's Miyagi-Do versus Cobra Kai. Eagle Fang's fun. It had its fun moments, but it's done. It's done for at least now. It's time to go back to the roots of Miyagi-Do versus Cobra Kai. But Johnny's always going to love Eagle Fang, and he's going to make his kid love Eagle Fang. Next picture. Here we go, another shot from the trailer. See Dimitri, Hawk, Robbie, Miguel. This is such a cool shot. You got the four boys, the kings of Miyagi-Do. I love this shot. They all look really cool here. Hawk's hair is looking spikier than ever. I like it. It's going back to his roots with the blue. I think that's Anthony over there on the left. Yeah, another really cool shot. And the fits go hard, as always. Here we go. Favorite picture. Creese and Kim in South Korea in their gis, training, getting ready to try and win the Saikai Taikai. As we know, Kim likes Creese a lot better than she likes Silver. They were teasing that all season. The flashbacks of when Silver and Creese were sparring in South Korea in like 81, was it, or 80, and Creese winked at young Kim. They obviously they like each other a lot more than they both like Silver. It seems like they both are more on the same page with each other. It seems like such a sick shot. Love to see it. Love to see Creese back, and these gis. I like these gis. I still think though the gis with no sleeves so much better. So much better. The sleeveless gis, so much better. They look more badass. These look a little bit more like ropes. The Creese kind of looks like an old. No, sorry. Now here we go. Here's a sick shot of the ladies of Miyagi-Do. We have Devin, Sam, and Tori finally all on the same side training. Love this shot. Love to see all the girls together. This is a really, really cool shot of them. Sam in the front. Sam maybe teaching them some more Miyagi-Do. Love to see it. I hope Tori and Devin maybe try to teach Sam even some more aggression, some more offense. I know Sam knows a lot of offense now because of Johnny. But love this trio. This trio is great. It's a really cool shot of all of them. Sensei Kim and Creese looking menacing. Their students will be worse than the 80s. Oh, 100%. I think their students will be they'll be like the teenage version of the guys we saw in season 5 of Silver's Lake Henchmen, the guys who Johnny saw. They'll be like the children version of that. They'll be all no mercy. They'll be all aggressive. They'll be like kind of soulless. It seems like the way Kim would teach these students. Like she said, she went even tougher on these kids in South Korea than she went on the kids here. Just imagine that. Imagine how like ruthless these kids are. Anyway, moving on. We see here's a more of a funny shot. We see Daniel, Amanda, and Chosen in the LaRusso household. It seems like Amanda and Daniel are trying to enjoy their breakfast or their lunch, and Chosen comes in with wearing a robe, looking at the newspaper, having a cup of Joe, and I don't know what he's looking at here. Maybe some news about Creese. Amanda looks very concerned. Daniel looks like he's kind of smiling. It could just be the shot, but Chosen looks like, what's it? It could be news about Creese. Like they haven't found Creese yet. That could be it. I think that is it. But yeah, Chosen's still living with them. Here we go. Here's another shot of that, of what we're all talking about. This confirms that Sean is there with Kenny fighting Miguel and Robbie. See, this shot makes it look like they're sparring to me because look at this. Sean and Kenny are totally missing Miguel and Robbie. Like, look at it. Sean's arm is way over Miguel's face. Like, it's not even close. It could just be the shot. Like, again, it could just be how it shows photos showing it. Because obviously they're not actually punching each other because they're actors and it's a show. But this just makes it look like it's some intense sparring. But I don't think it's gonna be a little bit more than that. But I'm excited for this fight. We got the real bros versus step bros. That's gonna be really cool to see. Look at Kenny. Kenny looks so much. Dallas looks so much older, man. He looks great though. And I just love every shot of Miguel and Robbie together. Like this is years in the making, man. And like I said, I'm so excited that Sean's back. I think he fits so well into the show, fits so well with all the other kids. And I'm excited to see what they do with him. I know a lot of people thinking, like, Kenny's wearing Robbie's jacket. I don't think so. I think maybe, Kenny looked up to Robbie, so he started wearing similar clothes to him maybe, but I don't think it's Robbie's jacket. Anyway. Here we go. Here's such a cool shot of all the kids repping Miyagi-Do. They're going full Miyagi-Do, like I said. They're ditching Eagle Fang for some Miyagi-Do. From right to left, we got Tori, Robbie, Hawk, Miguel, Dimitri, Sam, Bert, Nate, Anthony, Chris. Unfortunately, Penis Breast there. We got, all of these other background extras in it. Love it. Love to see all these guys together. There's no Kenny or Devin, but we know they joined Miyagi-Do because they're in the shots in the trailer. You got to assume they're looking at Daniel and Johnny and Chosen, their senseis. Yeah, I love it. I love to see them all together. I mean, who would have thought? Tori, Miyagi-Do, Hawk, Dimitri, all these guys working together. It's going to be sick. It's going to be a badass season for sure. I'm excited to see what they do. I really don't know what the plan is, where they're going with this season. We know the tournament's in there, and we know Creese is working with Kim. We know all these guys are together. But that's pretty much all we know. We don't know what's going on. There's a lot of mystery to this season, which I love. And I love that it's longer. I love that it's split up. And one more, guys. We got one freaking more, and hopefully it's the best. Hopefully it lives up to the hype. It will. When has Cobra Kai ever failed us? But yeah. All right, this is what I should have done. Anyway, see what do you guys have to say in the chat? I'll stay in the chat with you guys for a little bit. I think, we're already an hour in. That really flew by. My first stream back in a while, and we're already an hour in. Let's see it. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Will Robbie be friends with him again? Kenny? Yeah, they'll be friends. They'll be cool again. Mitch the bitch better get some sort of punishment. He betrayed them for snacks and girls, and he couldn't get. Bro is no game. 100%. I hope he's not just there to be there. He doesn't add anything to the team. He doesn't. He 100% deserves some punishment. They cannot just be fine with him coming back. He betrayed them. He started that whole fight. The whole reason that fight at the dojo happened because of Mitch. Penis Breath. He doesn't even deserve his regular name being called. Yeah. I agree with you. 100% Cobra Kai World. All right, guys. Send some more stuff in the chat if you want. Go through these pictures one more time. And we will wrap things up. It's my favorite shot. This is my favorite shot. I'm so excited to see this team up. I'm so excited to see Creese back in action. So excited to see Creese back in action. Love Creese so much. If you guys haven't checked out my edits channel, TCK Edits, I pretty much only do Cobra Kai edits. I got a cool Creese edit coming out probably in the next coming days. And I also made a new version of the trailer that I just released, and it's doing very well. Thank you guys for that. And it seems like you guys are enjoying that. I'll always do these trailers I love making trailers for Cobra Kai. And when we get more footage, I'll 100% make more. Here we go. Here's a good question. How would you rank the seasons now in your opinion? This is very tricky because, first of all, every season's good. There's no bad season. There's no bad season of the show. There's just how I rank it is based on how well the season flows. I'm not a fan of some filler. If there's too much filler in a season, it's gonna go down more. If all the episodes or if most of them are quality episodes in a season, if there's more good than there's always more good than bad, but even more good. So I think my least favorite season is season 2. Once again, it's still an 8 out of 10 season. Love season 2. It has a school fight. That's still one of the best fights, if not the best fight in the show. It's very heavy on the love drama. You know what I mean? Like the Tori, Sam, Miguel, Robbie love square, whatever you want to call it. It's very heavy on that, which I think it works some of the time. I think it just went a little bit too far this season than that season. I didn't really care for it. Like the roller skating episode, do not love. But then again, Creese was back this season. Creese was great that season. Hawk, I love Evil Hawk. And Hawk was ruthless and great in that season. Like I said, the fights were great. It's not even fair to put that season last because they're all so good. But season 2 is probably my least favorite. Fourth place. This is really hard, and I hate putting this season here. I really do hate putting this season here because it's such a good season. Season 4 is 4 on the list because, first of all, let me talk about what I love. I love Terry Silver in this season. He is for sure the best part of that season. What they did with his character was so brilliant that it's incredible. None of us saw that coming the way they did it with him. None of us saw that turn coming with him. The way Thomas Ian Griffith portrays him is so freaking good. I love Silver in that season. He's one of my favorite character arcs, and he's one of my favorite characters. And that season was great introduction back to Terry Silver. What I don't love is the middle school stuff with Anthony, Kenny. I don't love it. I think like it was necessary for what they were trying to do, but like when I rewatch it, I'm not loving those scenes. And like I don't know. There's way, like I said, there's way more good than bad. And like they kind of did nerf Miguel a little bit. I know season 5 and this season will be more of his bigger season, but like you're expecting more with the main character, especially after he just recovered. And there wasn't that many fights with the kids this season. You realize in season 4 there weren't that many fights with the kids. I realized that they were training most of the season for the tournament, and the tournament was great. I don't love the 2 bracket split, but it had to happen for the story they're trying to tell. But anyway, let me go a little quicker. Then third place, I have. It's really tricky. I think these 3 seasons are interchangeable. I got to put season 1. Season 1, you can make a case it's the best season. If you say it's the best season, no problem. Some days I think it is the best season because it is the most grounded season. Some people like that. It definitely is refreshing to watch after seeing all this big stuff happen in the later seasons. It's cool to go back and see the grounded season of season 1. Also, not to mention, it's a first season. How many first seasons of shows are that good? Not that many. And it hits the ground running. It's a great introduction back to all these characters, all these new characters we fall in love with pretty much right away. There's really not anything bad about this season. It's just I like these other seasons way more. Right now, second place, I have to put season 3. Season 3 is awesome. Season 3 really I think took the show to a whole nother level. That season 3 episode 5 is my favorite season of the whole show. It's my favorite episode. Sorry, it's my favorite episode of season 3 episode 5 is my favorite episode of the whole show. That episode is brilliant. That episode could be like a finale. It's got so much going on in there. I love the Daniel and Okinawa stuff and Daniel and Chosen stuff. I thought that was brilliant. Brilliant how they did that. Bringing back Chosen teaching Daniel the pressure points. Great. I love the Johnny and Miguel dynamics this season. Johnny Miguel scenes are always great together. This is the most wholesome season with them. It's the best season with them as a duo, really. Johnny training Miguel, getting him out of the wheelchair, which he eventually does. Johnny training him. I love those scenes so much. The concert scene, so fun. So fun. Evil Hawk. Hawk is ruthless in this season. I love Evil Hawk. Hawk beating down Brooks, insane. You got Creese even being more aggressive this season. Love some Creese like that. What else? I love the Robbie and Juvie stuff. I love the arcade fight. I love Hawk breaking Dimitri's arm. And then you got that. And then you got Allie coming back. That was awesome. I love that episode with Johnny and Allie and they're rekindling. That was amazing. That was so fun. Then you got that finale, which is insane. That finale is insane. The house fight, insanity. But even better, the Johnny and Daniel versus Creese. That gave me goosebumps all over, man. All over, man. That fight, I talked about that fight forever when I saw that. How Daniel came in out of nowhere and helped him out, and then eventually had to come together at the end. It's such a great season. It is such a great season. I love the Daniel and Johnny team up earlier in that season, even if it didn't last. It was great. And then, of course, one is season 5. Season 5 is awesome. Everything's back. Everyone. It's the stakes are higher than ever. It's the bloodiest season. It's the most gruesome season. Silver, love Silver. I love Evil Silver. He's great. Thomas Ingram, incredible. Then you got then we have I love how he brought back all these senseis. I love Kim out in the season and all the other guys. It just brought everything to a whole other level. Johnny and Chosen teaming up. Chosen with everyone. I love Chosen in the mix now. Love bringing back Chosen in the mix. That was great. Mike Barnes coming back. That was so fun. Let's see. I even like the episode 5. Miguel and Robbie finally come together. A lot of the rivalries end the season, which they definitely need to. You got Johnny and Daniel in good terms. You got Miguel and Robbie on good terms. Tori and Sam a little bit, even though they do got a little bit more to go. Love how everything came to the close. I still think the show could have ended on season 5, and I'd be fine with that because the ending was so good. I love the Crease and jail stuff. Love it. Love it. I love everything about this season. I love it. I think they made the middle school stuff way more interesting with Kenny and Anthony than season 4. So that's my ranking. My ranking from least favorite. They're all great. From least favorite to the best is season 2, season 4, season 1, season 3, season 5. Those are my rankings. Let me know your guys' rankings. I just saw the pick. Everyone in Cobra Kai joins Miyagi-Do after season 5. Pretty much. We still got these two. They're not joining. Love your TV stuff. Thank you. I love making them. I had the most fun making those. Making the trailers and the TV spots. I love putting my own different music covers on it. I'll definitely be making more of those, so look out for that. I think the tournament should be a tag team bracket and have Robbie and Sam win the whole thing. Maybe. I prefer one bracket. I think that's better. Even though I don't love season 4, I still think it's good. Not bad. I think season 4 is a little bit overhated because Silver is so good in that. Silver is you can say he saves that season. How good Silver is in that season, how great his character arc, the turnaround, but the build up to it. Silver doesn't just immediately turn evil. He's good. Even when he joins Cobra Kai again with Creese, he's no fighting before the tournament. We're gonna do this the right way. And then eventually Creese and even Daniel a little bit, they mess up his head and they make him back the way he was. But it was such a cool just character arc of Silver. Season 5 and one of my favorites. So great. Yes. I love that they did that. It was so cool. Everyone was like, Silver's gonna be bad to me. The same way he was in Karate 3, he's gonna be awesome. And then they did this way. And it was so much better than whatever we expected. That stuff in the middle school really kind of drags down season 4. Exactly. Prom stuff, I don't think it's that bad. I think they still need some of that, cringe, that teenage drama. It definitely needs to be in this season. And Prom episode, I think it's a fun episode. I think some of the dialogue's a little, but it was fun. My favorite is 3, 5, 2, 1, 4. It's good. 5, 4, 1, 2, 3. 3 is your least favorite, or is this your least favorite to favorite? Ranking is 3, 5, 1, 4, 2. Good ranking, similar. Similar to the group 3, 4, 1, 5, 2. Good ranking. 1, 5, 3, 4, 2. 3, 5, 1, 2, 4. So everyone's got like 2 and 4 pretty much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's easy. If they said they weren't gonna do another season after season 5, I would have been fine with it because it did feel like an ending. I've been saying this for a while. Since the end of 5, I was like, they should end it on that. I don't think they can do anything more. But then based on what I've heard, based on what I've been seeing, I'm excited for season 6. But I was on this train for so long. I was like, they should have ended with 5. Perfect ending. Perfect ending. I know like Creese is out, and some people are like, how are you gonna leave it on that? I'm like, that's such a perfect ending. Like it's just telling you that they'll never be able to get to Creese. Like I love the endings that don't like they're not all safe. They're not full happy endings. Like there's still some mystery to it, you know? And a Crease going out like that, that's still a good ending. You can end the show on that. -1, 5, 3, 4, 2. I love Silver and Tori's arcs in season 4. Oh yeah, Tori also in season 4. That was when I started like Tori. Tori before that, she was getting a little too cartoonish for me. But season 4, she had a great arc, especially with Amanda. That's another thing I meant to say. Her storyline with Amanda this season, great. I don't know why it disappeared in season 5. I guess they just didn't have time for it. But that was so good in season 5. Of season 4. Do you think we will get a full trailer before season 6 drops? I think, yeah. Like I said, I'd be fine if this was the only thing we got, this trailer. And then they'll do another 30-second trailer for part 2, another 30-second trailer for part 3. But you know I think they'll do a full trailer for the whole season. They're probably gonna do that, and it'll come out a month before July, so next season or next month. My rankings of the seasons are 3, 2, 5, 4. Season 6 is gonna be Miguel season. I just remember that season 3 era so good. Yeah, I remember the hype for season 4. The hype for season 4 was unlike anything else. The hype for season 4, I don't think will ever be matched. You got like everyone watching this. Everyone was talking about Cobra Kai then. Everyone was talking about who they think is going to win the tournament. We're talking about Terry Silver, what Terry Silver's going to do. The hype for that was incredible. I remember season 4 hype. I was making videos like every day for season 4 because there's so much hype around that. So yeah, I hope Tori and Amanda talk again in season 6. I mean, they got to, since she's in the same dojo now. Yeah. The hype died down a little bit. I just think the marketing for season 5 was just nowhere near as good as the marketing for season 4. Season 4, there were so many TV spots, trailers, it was everywhere. Season 5's marketing, it kind of happened like in the month of September is when it started. And the show came out September 9th, like the end of August. Like, they just didn't promote season 5 that great. But the hype for season 4 was incredible. Incredible. Season 5's ending was like a light series finale. It really wasn't that light. I mean, you got people's fingers flying off. You got so much blood. You had Mike Barnes in there. Like, everyone was in there. Season 4's marketing was great. Because remember, they had the whole champion clothes clothes that came out with it. Like, it was great what they did. There was so much cool press they did with season 4. Hope they pick it up again on season 6. It's gonna be a little bit different because there's 3 parts. I don't know. Barely got anything for season 5. They should have saved it. I agree, man. I love the New Year's release date. I love that it came out earlier because it's just more Cobra Kai earlier. But I agree. Looking back on it, they would have had more time to promote everything if it came out later. Because I remember that they released a date at the Live and Badass event, which was in like May. But then they didn't really start promoting the show until like August, which was really weird. The 31st would have been much better. Would have been much, much better. Anyway, guys, I want to keep talking in the chat. This is fun. It's been a while. This is fun. It's fun. I've been on streams with on Jacob's channel, The Chosen One. Check that out if you haven't already. But this is like my first stream back in a while, and I'm having fun with it. So is there anything else to talk about, really? That's new? But like I said, man, I love that split up in 3 parts. I know like people are saying like it's the hype's gonna die down like how it did with Invincible. And yeah, Invincible's hype did die down. Not for me. I love that show, and it came back stronger than ever. But I don't know. I think for us hardcore Cobra Kai fans, it's not gonna matter for us. We get hyped up for look at these little trailers that come out. So like, it's not gonna matter for us. The hype train will get started right when we're back, right when stuff's back. I can't wait. Cannot wait. The worst part was that we got absolutely nothing in between the teaser May 5th and the photos from August 9th. Nothing for 3 months. Yeah, that's also going to do it too. Like if you release something and then a whole lot of nothing in between, like obviously the hype's going to die down. Season 4, I feel like we were getting something every month. It seemed like. Remember that Terry Silver teaser that came out? That was insane. That was insane. There was even a build up to that teaser. I remember the Cobra Kai Instagram, they put something on their story like instead of anybody get a hair tie, and we were like, oh, that's gotta be Terry Silver. Terry Silver got a hair tie. And then the next day, the Terry Silver teaser came out, which was great. That was so good. And then you get images, and then you got the All Valley teaser, and then you got the date announcement teaser, and then you got the real trailer. Like there's so much, and it didn't even give that much away. The marketing was insane. The marketing was great for season 4. We got to get that back. I love Invincible. Invincible is amazing. Love Invincible. Can't wait for season 3. Hopefully it doesn't take as long as the gap between 1 and 2. That was way too long. And I got to see what happens, man. The ending of season 2 was wild. I don't know why people are complaining about the 3rd part. It's brilliant. Would you rather binge the last season all at once? And then that it's yeah, exactly. 100%. I've been saying Cobra Kai should just release episodes weekly. Have one weekly. So you can appreciate every episode as it's coming out. Then we can talk about every episode as it's coming out. So much better than like when everything comes out at once and you're really only talking about how the season ended in that last episode. You don't really appreciate the earlier episodes right away because all you can think about is the finale, how it ended, what's going to happen next season. But now it's split up. We get to appreciate these episodes and we get more Cobra Kai. It's great. Like Cobra Kai's done after this, guys. Like I don't think they should do any more spinoffs. I think spinoffs are really unnecessary for this show. I think they've done everything so well. The movie, no, that should not be happening at all. That is a money grab if I've ever seen one. And yeah, like Cobra Kai should be done after. Like it's done. Like we gotta enjoy what we got left. And this is a gift, guys. This is a gift that we have way more time to enjoy it. Yeah, we gotta wait a little bit, but like I'll happily wait if it means more Cobra Kai. And it means, prolonging the end. I don't think it's gonna die down unless maybe they push part 3 to mid 2025. I bet it's coming out in January or February. I think it'll come out like March to May. I don't know if it'll come out January or February. Yes, that All Valley teaser, that was sick, man. That was sick. Fasten your gi, tie your belt. Karate is coming to the world's biggest stage, where legends are born. I remember all that because I watched all these trailers. You guys remember this? I'd watched all these trailers a billion times and then go on YouTube and break every single shot down like what we just did, and then make 5,000 videos on each shot. Like it was great. Seikai Taiga teaser. I can see this. They'll probably wait for. That's a good idea. They'll probably do it. Like if it comes out part 3, it'll be the teaser for part 3. Should do that. Oh my God. Geek Week was the biggest scam ever. Oh my God. Only real ones remember the Geek Week fiasco. If you don't know what that is. So Netflix has this event, Geek Week. I think it's still a thing, where they usually release new teasers for the upcoming shows. And they were like, Cobra Kai's coming. Cobra Kai's going to be new stuff from Cobra Kai. And we're like, great. And then we start on Monday. And we're like, oh, Cobra Kai's not until Friday. All right, fine. You know what? We'll wait. We'll wait till Friday because they're giving us new stuff. They're giving us new footage. They're giving a new trailer. They're giving us something. So we'll happily wait till Friday. We get to Friday. They show the Terry Silver teaser that we already saw. We had to wait a whole week for a teaser that we already saw. and they were saying new footage, new stuff. Where was that? Biggest scam ever, Geek Week. I never tried Netflix. I got trust issues because of that. that was a fear. Only real ones remember that. Jeez. Apparently, the voice recordings are done for part 3. I mean, I would love weekly episodes for each part so we can theorize. I know, right? Like, imagine after every episode we go on a live stream and we talk about what we think is going to happen in the next episode. Like, that would be so awesome. And you only got to wait a week. That's probably still the best idea. Have all 15 episodes just come out 1 week after. That would be great. It's cool to binge, but always have to go back. Yeah, exactly. Binging, I mean, we love binging. We love seeing everything at once. So that's great. But you really get to digest and you get to appreciate every episode when it's weekly. Like, look at all these other shows that are coming out. Like this X-Men, this animated X-Men series. I haven't watched it, but like I see people every week theorize and talk about what's going to happen next week. Like, imagine us doing that for Cobra Kai. I love that. First of all, this summer is stacked for shows. We got The Bear season 3 coming back, which I'm so excited for. I think June 27th, I think they just said. Then we got The Boys season 4. Cannot wait. That's also a weekly show that we get to theorize every week. The Bear comes out all at once, and The Boys is weekly. The Boys, I cannot wait for that trailer. Got me so hyped. And I love Gen V. And then we got Cobra Kai. This summer we're getting, and then Deadpool. Also. We got so much stuff going on this summer. It's great. 2024 summer, man, stacked. Agree, movie stupid. Don't need spin-offs either. Thank you. I love binging shows, but if they said we're getting weekly episodes, I'm not complaining. 100%. I know. I agree. I mean, there's like this binary brothers idea. I'm like, no, come on, guys. We don't. Cobra Kai, you gotta end it when we're on top. The only one I would be on board for, and it would have to be done by the big 3, and it had to be done so correctly, would be a Miyagi prequel about Mr. Miyagi and how he came to be. That's the only one I'm on board for. Preferably a movie would be better. That's the only one. And even that, you got to do that. You got to nail that. You got to find someone who can somehow play Mr. Miyagi at the same level as Pat Morita, which is like impossible, right? Like it's even that's tricky. No spin-off, but the only one I'd be on board for is the Miyagi prequel. I remember the All Valley teaser. I was working at a camp, and I see this guy also came out of nowhere. This trailer. And I get the Instagram notification, the Cobra Kai new video, and I fell out of my chair. I think I left the work early to go home and watch it and break it down. Geek Week made me mad to see the silver cheese. Yeah, it was a disaster. I remember we were all raging. I think I was on Shamoon's channel watching it, and we were freaking. We're like, what the hell? You did not just make us wait all week for something we already saw. The Boys season 4, June 13th. Plus, yeah, I'm so excited. This summer we're eating good. We are eating good this summer. I'm gonna see if I can find this Geek Week video. I remember we were so upset. We were so mad. It was on Shamoon's channel. Hold on. Bear with me. Was I on Shamoon's channel? I was on someone's channel. Oh, yeah. I was on Shamoon. Hang on. I don't know. I can't really find it, but I don't know. It was so bad. Here. I don't know. I wasn't there when we reacted to it, but I went on his channel and Here you go. Look how young we looked.
I mean, Witcher, like...
Look how young I looked. It's almost, what, 2-3 years ago? I remember I went on a show and we were so mad.
That show
so
way
mad
so
talking about
then
it.
but
Look how young I looked.
now just got
Racist.
and then we'll all this like in the future they'd be like, why are you
What I'm
so
talking about. Can you guys hear that? Because I can't. Anyway, I don't know who that kid is. Who in the right? I don't know, man. I don't know. I've seen so many of that. I don't know what these spin-off, what they want from these spin-offs. That was 2021? 3 years ago? Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. 3 years ago, are you kidding me? Only spin-offs I would be okay with is Mr. Miyagi, but exactly, how do you find the actor who could play Mr. Miyagi? How? It's impossible. That is impossible. Like it's too tricky to do anything. Just let it be. Let Cobra Kai rest. I don't know why this movie's being made. It really annoys me how much of a cash grab it is. I hope it's not connected to Cobra Kai. I hope it's its own thing, so we can just forget about it and act like it doesn't exist. But we know Ralph Macchio's in it. Jackie Chan's in it. Like I don't know what's going on with that. And it could end up being good. It could end up being good, and I'd still say it's a cash grab. But I don't think it will end up being great. I don't. Excuse me. Anyway, let me check on the stream online. See how we're doing on the likes. If you guys haven't already, got 14 likes, amazing. First stream back, I'll take it. If you guys haven't liked the stream already, make sure to do that. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. We got some Cobra Kai stuff coming your way. Some more live streams, some movie news, everything. This actually the next few weeks I will be on a trip. For my senior trip, so I won't actually be able to make any videos. But after that, we'll be back. Summertime's gonna be huge. Summertime's gonna be great. So yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to this channel, do so. Subscribe to my edits channel, TCK Edits. Got some really cool Cobra Kai edits over there, and more to come. There's so many edits I have that I just never released. That they're just in my files that I might release. I just realized I never released them. But yeah, unless you guys have any more questions in the chat, any more statements, any more theories, I'm going to end it if you guys don't have any. But thank you guys all for coming on. I think we had like 20 of you at one point. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for talking Cobra Kai. It's been fun coming back to my roots, doing this. Yeah. Looks like that's all you guys got. Okay, we've been here for an hour and 30 minutes. This really flew by. So yeah. I am going to Israel for my school trip, actually. So I'm excited for that. I've never been out of the country. Never been to Europe. I haven't been anywhere out of the country. So I'm excited for that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for checking out the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll shout out some people before we leave. KD79, what's up, man? How you doing? Cobra Kai World, thank you for your great questions and coming on as always. Lisa, Steve, Tristan, thank you so much, bro. It's great to be talking to you again. Jim, always a pleasure. Roundtable, of course, thank you for coming on. Mir, I know we had Strike in here at one point. RJ, Cinema Fan, everyone else who's been in here. Darth Chosen, what's up? Cobra Aspect. Is that everyone I think who's joined? Frank, Boxius. F the Chiefs, of course. Go Ravens. Yeah, it's been great, guys. See you guys on the next one. See you guys whatever I do next. Thank you guys for coming on. Cobra Kai, less than 2 months. or no, a little bit more than 2 months. Sorry, but almost less than 2 months. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Cobra Kai never dies. Peace.